Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Now, today's video, I'm going to be going over the spiritual aspects of music that you need to know. All right, so we all love music, right? Music can, do a lot of things for us, a lot of great things for us. Music is the universal language that people use to speak to the entire world. Now, in regards to music, just like with anything else, music can be used for good or it can be used for evil. Music can be used to inspire you or music can be used to discourage you. Just like with anything in life, whether it be knowledge can be used for good or for evil. AI, artificial intelligence, technology can be used for good and evil. Music is the same way. Right. In this video, I'm going to be going over those ways on how music affects people in general, the good side and the bad side. All right. So let's not waste any time and let's go ahead and get started. Spiritual class is in session. All right. So the first one, music can bring unity. Now, music can bring people together. Right. They can bring people together in a cookout. They can bring together, a family, a family reunion to a cookout. Everybody's having a good time. Everybody's, enjoying the music, the laughter, the happiness, the company of other people, right? And on a universal scale, it can bring a whole bunch of people together throughout the entire world from different ethnic backgrounds and religious backgrounds and things of that nature, people with different skin colors and traditions and rituals and things like that. Music can bring people together, right? So music has that positive aspect of uniting people, coming together as one, peace and harmony and joy within the world. It brings people closer together so they can have a good time with each other and, spread love and to show love to everybody. All right, so that's the first thing that music can do on a positive scale. Music can bring unity to all people. So the second one, music can bring peace. Now, music can bring peace to the soul. Music can speak to the soul. Music can, relax a person. If you're listening, to something that's of low frequency and you just feel all anxious and depressed, I'm about to go over those aspects in a minute as well. But music can bring so much peace and you just feel so much joy and it calms you, it soothes you, whether you're listening to like a slow jam, like a certain slow jam, or just inspirational type of song. Music can bring peace and joy onto everybody. So that's the second one. Music can bring a whole bunch of peace onto you, and that's what we all need in this life. That's what we all need in this world is peace. We need peace. We don't need any more trouble. We don't need any more chaos. We need more peace in this world. And that's what music can provide. So the third thing, music can provide love, joy, and happiness. Now, depending on what type of music you're listening to, what type of song you're listening to, music can provide happiness, peace, joy, love, all that good stuff. All right, if you're listening to say for instance, you're listening to like an aggressive song or a song that promotes hate or a song that promotes lust, you tend to carry on those aspects and those traits of that song, all right? Because the human body is a portal and it can be susceptible to anything in this world, including music. So if you're listening to a song that promotes, happiness and, has a good message behind it, provides peace and joy, talking about unity within the world and showing love to your neighbors, showing love to God and things like that, you tend to be more happy, you tend to be more joyful, you tend to be more at peace, you have a clear mind, you have a clear state of mind. Right? So if you're listening to a whole bunch of low frequency, low vibrational music every day 24/7, then you tend to take on those traits on what that song is about and what that song is portraying. All right. So the next thing, music can provide inspiration. Now, there are many artists out there, including in today's age, who tend to spread inspiration, spread positivity, right? You have, a lot of artists who, just care about the money, who care about the charts, who care about the fame. They don't care about, inspiring the next person, inspiring this child or inspiring this this adult who's trying to become an artist or who's just trying to become a better person in general. right? So you have a lot of artists out here, and including in the past, who try to speak to the people through their music. They try to speak positivity and certain messages. They try to educate the people. They just try to provide inspiration. They want that person to become better than who they are. All right. So you have a lot of artists who are very inspirational. Right. You have, people tend to look up to these people. People tend to look up, look up to not only music artists, but athletes and different people like that. They tend to look up to these people. It's always important for you to think about who you could be inspiring the next generation of people with the music you're portraying or the music that you're producing or the words that you're saying, the words that you are expressing in your songs. Because music artists are very creative and they express their emotions and their messages and their sayings into their music. All right, music is a universal art. So you're inspiring people as you go along throughout your career. All right. So music can be very inspiring. It can inspire a lot of people in this world. All right. So the next one, music can cause anger/violence. Now, music, we're getting to the negative side of music. All right. There's certain agendas that are being pushed, including in music. We have the good agendas, and then we have the bad agendas. All right. So music can cause anger and violence. Now, if you are listening to, especially hip hop music nowadays, some of the most of the artists within the hip hop generation, generation of today, they're not really saying much. They're not really talking about nothing. All right, it's just the same old message. The females, the popularity, the materialism, jewelry and things like that. They just talk about the same things, talking about shooting up the next person, all types of violence, portraying a whole bunch of violence in this, that, and the third. All right, so if you are constantly consuming that type of music, if you listen to that music all the time, 24/7, because like I stated earlier, your body's a portal, your body's a ship, and your body's susceptible to anything in this world, whatever you're consuming in this world, depending on how strong you are from within. All right, so if you are consuming that type of music, then chances are you're going to be angry, you're going to be violent, you're going to be resentful, you're going to treat a certain person in a certain way. You're not going to treat this person with respect. You're just going to be more angry and more violent all around. All right, so music can promote violence, hatred, and anger at the same time. So next one, music can cause depression. Now, we have certain artists, they tend to bring out the sad music. They tend to bring out the depression music, the depressional music. Or you ever hear, a certain artist and that's all they sing about, that's all they rap about is sadness and depression and all the bad things they've been going through and this, that, and the third. That's all they portray in the music. Right? If you continue to listen to that type of music and listen to that music 24/7 all day, every day, you're going to tend to become depressed and sad and things of that nature. All right, so we need to limit our consumption of music that promotes depression and suicide. Artists talking about suicide all the time because you like I stated earlier, you tend to be to carry on those traits. Those the sadness, the depression, and things like that, like with Lil Peep in them, always promoting sadness and depression and things like that. So music can cause a lot of depression as well. That's why I believe, the suicide rates have been going up tremendously now. All right, so we need more positivity in music nowadays. I don't see that in music nowadays. People keep talking about the same thing, promoting the same thing. I know that's not all artists in this generation, but we just need more positivity because everybody listens to music. I don't know one person that doesn't like music or doesn't listen to music. So everybody listens to music. Everybody tries to escape with music. They try to, escape with music to escape from their problems in their 9-to-5s and things like that. So we need more positivity and happiness and inspirational messages and education within our music today. So next one, music can make you lustful. Now we have a lot of music that likes to promote lust, not just with sex, not just with sexual lust, but like I stated with rap music earlier, with the materialism, the egotism, and things like that. Lust, pride, things like that. People are always just trying to promote different lustful activities and lustful things within their music. All right, so they try to play lustful music like in the clubs, on the radio, just trying to just try to keep you in a mental state of lustfulness. Just they try to keep you at a certain mental capacity to where you can't reach your higher self consciously. All right, so music tends to promote lust. So we can't be, listening to all this lustful, secular music and things like that. And we need to stay away from that type of music as much as possible. The last one, music can cause separation. Now, music can promote unity. Music can promote, peace and happiness, and music can bring everyone together. At the same time, the demonic reasons, music can, cause separation. Right? So I know you heard that the devil was head of the music in heaven. Right? He was in charge of music in heaven. And music is, God's gift to us. It came from the heavens. And we are blessed to have that gift of music and have the, certain people having the gift of vocalization and musical talent. All right. So, and then at the same time, we have the darkness of music that the devil tries to portray within our world. All right. So music can cause separation as well. Music can cause hatred, thinking you are better than this person, or this person is not on your level, or, things of that nature. And we can become separated from one another. And music is very powerful. And if music has that designated message and that designated mission to separate as much people as they can, then that's what it can do. That's why I said earlier, we need more positivity. We need more influential music. We need more positivity. We need more positive messages within music nowadays. All right, because music is one of the powerful things that can bring us all together to love each other, and to provide love to each other, and to spread love and things of that nature. So music can cause separation as well, but we need to limit our consumption of that music and try to change the course of music now. All right, so let's recap today's video. These are the spiritual aspects of music that you need to know. First one, music can bring unity. Second, music can bring peace. Third, music can provide love, joy, and happiness. Fourth, music can provide inspiration. 5, music can cause anger/violence. 6, music can cause depression. 7, music can make you lustful. Number 8, music can cause separation. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. When you go through any type of spiritual awakening, or if you start to, become a better person, or you start to change as a person, you become reborn, you tend to not listen to the same music that you used to listen to in the past. Your music playlist starts to change. Your musical taste starts to change. Everything about you changes, just like your music. All right, so pay attention to the type of music you listen to. Pay attention to listen to more of the high frequency music, the music that touches your soul, the music that makes you feel good, that makes you, become a better person, that inspires you. And try to avoid as much music, hateful, lustful, envious, depressing music as you can. All right. So till next time, and always remember, all power resides from within, and always keep the faith, because God and the universe is always working for you. Take care, guys, and God bless.